Hi guys, welcome back to the Liberated Mommy YouTube channel. I just wanted to do a very quick mini haul from the estate sale that I went to yesterday. I had somebody request that, and I think it's Thrifty Esme. I don't know if that's how you say it, but on Instagram she asked me to do a haul, so I figured it wasn't a lot of stuff, but I thought I would at least show what I got because I did get some decent stuff, and a lot of it's for the antique booth, but I think I can lot a lot of this stuff together. So outside in their garage, they had like so much stuff. And I went back in there because I knew there was going to be some good stuff. And I went there for books. So first I found one of these. So this is, you can't see that at all. It's a Radio Shack voice recorder. And I got this because I had somewhere on some video sometimes had seen that voice recorders can do okay. And these are like movie prop type things. So, if this works, it can sell for about $25, and if it doesn't, it'll be like 10 or 15. I paid 25 cents for all this stuff. Each, not total. And then this one is better. It's another voice recorder, but it's a Sony TCM 313 case recorder, and if it works, it can sell for 30. If not, it'll sell for 15. And there wasn't any like damage in the like a battery acid or anything in the compartments, so that was really good. But I can't test it. Well, I guess I can test the cassette one if I can find and how to figure out how to work them. If I can find a cassette to test that with, but like this little one, like I don't have the little tiny cassette, so I might have to just sell that one for parts, and somebody might get lucky. I also got, let's see if I can do this. I also got this box of like pencils and stuff, and it's not just any pencils, it's like art stuff. So I don't know if it's going to be worth anything, but I know that vintage pencils can do well sometimes depending on the brand. So I just need to go through this box. She gave the whole box to me for $1. So it's got like charcoal and stuff. This was in there, which was interesting. So I've heard of people collecting these, but I haven't looked this up yet. I apologize for that because I think it's more valuable if I can tell you what it's worth, but I haven't had a chance to look it up. But it's a turquoise drawing leads, and they're just loose lead pencils in this container. And I've heard those can sometimes do well, so it totally just depends. So I'm gonna have to go through this, but I see some unused pens and pencils, and a lot of them are like, they're like fancier colored pencils, if that makes any sense. And sketching pencils, charcoal pencils, that kind of thing. So the other thing about this estate sale was that the person, I don't know who it was, they were it was a medical doctor, and they were really interested in music. And they apparently went to Cornell. I found this, which I thought it was something different when I first picked it up, but we'll see if it can get anything. This is just like an ephemera type thing, and it says Cornell campus store. And this is the book cover, and on the back it's got a bunch of like signatures, which originally I thought were people, but now that I look at it, I feel like it's just notes. But I thought it was like not like a yearbook, but like something somebody kept and they would have people sign. But it turns out it's just an old book with another cover on it. So I don't know what that's about. So anyway, I don't know if it's worth anything, but we'll have to see how that goes. And then, like I was saying, they were really interested in music, so I got all sorts of music books. So like this vintage clarinet one. There was a whole set of books that were very similar to each other. These are all really old. And these were, you know, hits through the years. And this was Words and Music with Guitar Chord Symbols, printed in the USA, in New York, and it's got a list of the songs on there. And this was from, and I've sold music like this before. I have no, it just depends on how good it is, how much it'll sell for. I can't tell off the beginning here when it was printed, but it looks like from the 50s, I'm thinking. So I'm just gonna lot those two together. And books were 25 cents, and she counted these as books. This is the same thing. Nope, it's not. I don't know what these are. They are like Anywhere I Wonder by Frank Loesser. these look like they're programs or some. Oh no, it's just a music thing from something in like a theater. So I got some of those, got some more of them, different ones of these. And again, I was just thinking like I would just lot these together. I thought this was cool, Thumbelina. This I thought was really neat. Again, I didn't look any of these up, but this was really neat because it's clearly from like the 70s. I think it's 77. And it is the new Jumbo Songbook, 1001 chords, keyboard and guitar book. So yeah, May 1977. So I thought that was neat because it might have some songs from that era. I don't know if it does, but I thought that would be interesting. The Best of Gershwin. So there were quite, okay, so this one is called The Easy Play Today, and there were quite a few of these. So the Gershwin one, this one, Mood Melodies. So again, I'm just going to lot all these together. Beginnings for the keyboard. Irving Berlin Hits 2. I know nothing about these. But I thought that since they were all the same like series like that, that might go well. I was actually thinking of like Dominic from Primetime Treasure Hunter. I was thinking he does this kind of thing. So I was thinking I would do something similar or see if I could stage and screen. This person loved not only music, but like theater and cinema. So they had a ton of stuff about history of music, history of theater. This is cool. Songs of the 20s. Another one, so that's the first part of that Irving Berlin one. And then this is a bigger one. This is 63 super hits. Love Will Keep Us Together, Coming from the Rain. So that's kind of cool. And then this one. So that's a pretty good collection. I feel like classical things. So I feel like it's a pretty good collection of those to go together. I don't know if this is worth anything, but I grabbed it in case. It's the owner's guide to a certain kind of piano from 1985. So, I don't know if that is helpful or not. We'll have to see. And then this was the last one of those that I picked up. William Ranson Hogan Jazz Archive from Tulane, which I think is in, Tulane in Louisiana. And so this is jazz music, which I think is really cool. So anyway, that's what I got as far as books and stuff. So if these aren't worth a lot on eBay, though I will definitely be putting the songbooks on there, but some of the pens, pencils, stuff like that, if it's not worth a lot, I'll just put it in the booth for 50 cents or something like that, just to get them out of there and to get stuff moving. Now let me go get the books so I can show you those. I have no clue if they're worth something, but I'm excited to see if maybe I can get something out of them. They're like these vintage sci-fi books that seem to all be part of a series, so we'll see. Okay, and here are the box of books. So this book was pretty cool. A yoga book from 1920, and the reason I picked it up was because, I have no idea, like I said, everything was 25 cents, was because it looked old. My original intent was thinking that I would I would take old books to the antique booth and like lot them together with twine as like a decorative piece. So I'm still on the lookout for that. This book is, it looked like it might be worth some money on eBay. It's like a giant book of cooking stuff. I got this because of I'm a science nerd, and it might be worth something, it might not, but again, it could be decorative kind of a thing. So this book, I have no idea if it's worth anything, but this tag is from a bookstore we have here, and they, I'm pretty sure, researched the prices online and then cut the price down. So that gave me an indication that this might be worth something, but I didn't look it up. If it's not, then it's not. It's fine. So here are all of these old books that are like just weird to me. And I feel like they're weird either in a good way or in a bad way, right? Like it's either going to be that people want them. So this is from 1963. So that people are looking for them, like, oh, that one weird book from the 60s, or it's going to be like, who cares? So I have to look them up, but these are the ones that I thought were interesting. They have all these crazy graphics on them. That was kind of like a devil. It's kind of bad. Anyway, and like just very vibrant. This whole set is why I got it, because I was like, this is interesting. Sea monsters. They're very colorful, like almost, I would think these are from the 60s, 70s, something like that. Probably late 60s, early 70s. Yeah, 69 when this was printed. So I don't know anything about these books. I was just thinking I could potentially lot them up. I could check them out. You know, they looked pretty interesting. This to me was hilarious. The person loved cats. So this is about cats. I don't know. The finest weird fantasy ever written. That's hilarious. The Dream Quest of Unknown Cateth. I don't know. It was just like so weird that I thought, you know, it might be valuable. And honestly, I was seriously thinking about how I've seen so many, I've seen so many weird books from Dominic at Primetime Treasure that I was like, maybe these are something. Who knows? They're just really interesting. And like I said, I paid 25 cents for them. And then this, I don't know if these are valuable or not, but these are all Lloyd Alexander, which the only thing that, I mean, I don't think anything special about the print of them, but I think because it's a set, I could get a little bit of money for that. So, yeah, so books. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so that is my haul video. I did have to change shirts. It's been about a day since I recorded the last part of that video because life gets in the way. My toddler woke up from his nap, so there went that. But, you know, I didn't get like amazing things. Maybe I did in that book lot. It looks really cool. I'm hoping, like really hoping that I got some good stuff. But anyway, I just wanted to share that. It was really cheap. I spent a total of $25, and I took a $20 bill, so I was trying to budget myself. So I feel like I did pretty good with that. Like I said, some of the stuff's going to go to my antique booth, and then some of it's going to hopefully go on eBay. So we'll see how that goes. Let me know if you guys saw anything in there that you know anything about, and leave it in the comments below. Let me know what you think. And hopefully I'll have another haul video to show you guys soon, because I'm going to try to do more sourcing. I have an auction house here that I really like going to, and I'd like to go in a couple weeks. They don't have it all the time, but when they do, it's on Friday nights, and it's really reasonable prices. I've gotten box lots there before with some really cool stuff and made a good amount of money on that. So I like to share that with you. Maybe I can do some footage of what it's like to be at an auction and then show you some of the stuff I get from that. So hit subscribe if you like this content and you want to see more. Hit the thumbs up button if you like this kind of video. I feel like normally I try to do haul videos that are really long, but maybe you guys like shorter haul videos. I don't know. So let me know by leaving a comment below, and I will see you guys next time.